Like, it's a lot of the overworld stuff where my biggest complaints are. But yeah, definitely complaints with the battles too. Hey, what's that? What's that, Conscience? God, is that you? Over here. What? Okay, not that much of a cutscene. Sure, but it's not quite the same as two equipments that you are using having battle synergies that you can use. Two equipments you are using having battle synergies you can use. I don't know what this means, I'm sorry. I'm not entirely sure. I still don't know how I, like, vacuum up items like that. I still don't get it. So I'm going this way. I don't know where that over here was being whispered from. Interact. Other statues. Could it be? It could be. And it is. Behold, drugs. We are Heat Freeze Island's guardians. It feels like an eternity. Through any and all disasters, we've stood here hoping for peace. And if our eyes don't deceive us, you must be the heroes of legend. Will you hear our request? What do you think? Huh? You're leaving? Won't you just hear us out for a little bit? Huh? Oh, then it just repeats. Oh, man, well. Excellent. We have but one plea. There are two groups of people on this island. I already solved that. They never acknowledge one another. They strive for only their own interests. I'm gonna be honest, I literally have zero idea how I solved it, but I solved it. It wasn't me that solved it. Maybe it was the happy couple that solved it. I have no idea. One way or another, it's solved. Vilifying and ridiculing each other. It is a truly wretched state of affairs. In other words, they don't get along. It's the kind of problem best solved by a mysterious traveler. Is it? I genuinely don't know how I solved it. We want you to help mend the relationship between the two groups. I did that already. But if you ask me how, I could not tell you. So you'll help us out. Yes, I thought that you would. What? We're not gonna say we solved it already? New bros attacks? And ones that are actually gotten in a cooler way than just being given to us by the tech person, Techniki, I think her name is. Because all the other bros attacks, I'm pretty sure were given to us by her, just being like, oh, by the way, I have new bros attacks for you. At least this is one where it's like, you will go and get it out in the world for like the first time. Like the other Mario and Luigi games, that's cool at least. These are legendary flowers that have been passed down since ancient times. The flower that controls fire, it can melt great glaciers. And the flower that controls ice, it can freeze even the sun. Oh, that's... I wouldn't want to play with that then, holy crap. You got a fire flower and an ice flower. Are we literally not gonna say we already solved what they're asking of us? 2 flowers, 2 hearts in one body, together but separate, activate with our... Oh, it's not a new bros attack. It's a overworld thing. I mean, maybe it'll be a new bros attack as well if the game wants to be cool, but we'll see. You and the red, summon fire with X. Ha! You and the green, summon ice with Y. What happens if I press X instead? It won't let me. Y. Cold! Hey now, don't aim at us. We're pretty important, you know. You learn the bros move, fire and ice. If that isn't an actual bros move in battle as well, I'm gonna be so mad. Fire and ice. Bros moves can only be performed when Mario and Luigi are together. Enables them to throw fireballs and ice balls. Tilt R to select a move. Mario throws fireballs with X, Luigi throws ice balls with Y. Especially considering that the fire flower has been a bros attack in previous Mario and Luigi games, so there'd be no reason for it not to be in this game after you specifically get a fire flower. Fireballs and ice balls are useful in all sorts of ways, so try them out in different places. Okay, so I can finally melt the stuff. Oh, and that's how I get the block. It was never about, like, hovering, collecting items like that. They just meant, like, objects with the whole UFO abduction thing, never blocks. Hit an enemy to start a battle with a first strike. Sometimes enemies will start these battles suffering from burn or ice status effects. Well, heroes, will you take that power and restore the relationship between the peoples of Heat Freeze Island? So, they gave me the power to use flames hot enough to melt great glaciers and they gave me the power of ice so cold it can freeze the sun, like holy crap. And they tell me, will you use this power to end racism? Pretty please? Huh? The princess and prince married? The two groups are starting to coexist in relative harmony? Well then give back the flowers! Nuh-uh. Seriously? For real? Well then, about those flowers. Can you give them back now? Oh, this is actually what they're saying. Maybe it's fine. Not like we're gonna run out of them or anything. Yeah, true. Well then, go forth, heroes. Carry on and achieve cool things. Okay, that bit I actually kind of liked. That was more of the classic Mario and Luigi comedy that I'm used to. That was actually kind of funny. But yeah, can't believe I'm saying this, but this might be getting close to the levels of Paper Jam. It's terrible because you hate this game. Okay, I got you. Having two different things you have equipped, having a different interaction than they normally do. I gotcha. When you equip them together. I gotcha. Yeah, that I found was genuinely funny. That I liked. That is the Mario and Luigi comedy that I'm used to. That I enjoyed. They're bringing this back up now after we already had a wedding. Oh my god, are we finally getting the hand attacks from Superstar Saga? Okay, if that's the case, this game earns some points back. But it's sucky that we're not getting thunder. Oh, hold on. I didn't roll my R's right. Thunder. Or however the heck they say it. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make if we're going through with this. Heat Freeze Island has literally been we hate each other. How sweet, they are married. Fix the relationship even though you already did it, we don't know. But I do like the way that that was handled at the end. If it wasn't going to make like a joke out of it, it would have been like, huh, really? But the way that they handled it at the end was actually kind of funny. And then like, hey, can you please give them back? I still don't understand how it works though. What? I still don't understand how it works though for the take the power to melt great glaciers and the power to freeze even the sun and use it to end racism. Like, how the heck does that work? Do I just bully people with the power of the elements? Like, put them through literal torture if that's the kind of power that I wield until they stop being racist? Rule with an iron fist, enforce zero racism by force, and therefore presumably make things even worse. Because if you try to do something like that, then I would bet that that would make things even worse. So I don't know how exactly they expected me to do that to end racism, but maybe I just don't know enough about how racism works. Is maybe all that's going on there. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, stop. I really don't want to, honestly. But yeah. How does ice create rocks on fire exactly? Just cooling it enough? Because, I mean, magma is basically just like the liquid form of rock. So cool it enough and it becomes rock again. And if it can freeze even the sun, I guess that makes sense. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Oh, a platform for here. Link, take the Master Sword to slay the evil wizard Ganon. Oh, he's dead Guardian. He is, oh, can I have the, I assume just like dead in general. I don't know what the Guardian means there. But can I have the sword back then? Yeah, that's right. Bros Hammer DX. Oops, no, not items, gear. I keep thinking that my capture card has like some sort of sound delay, but like the sound effects in game are actually just like weirdly delayed so much of the time. Ooh, defeating monsters increase your BP by 4. Sure, do that, and then I can give the, not that one, but I guess the sharp cast hammer, like the next best one. It'd be nice if they were actually sorted by power, something like that. Is there a sort feature in there? Nope, just the back option. Okay, so around that way it looks like, huh? I don't want to deal with it. Dang it! Well, just realized this is the exact same as Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice? Surely, exactly the same. Some of the attacks that enemies use on you in this game are pretty creative and cool. Again, the battles are definitely the best part of this game. No doubt about it. Oh, here's another attack. Wow, I have to time that last one, like, perfectly. Alright, well, go here, I guess. Like that. Bonk. Iron balls. Okay, oh, thanks. Oh my god, I suck at timing this so bad. No, 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 no. Oh, it only respawns one at least. Doesn't go up higher than that. You know what? I don't feel like it. Though, I should actually do a bro move with Mario instead, because he's the one that's getting it back over time. So that's probably the thing that makes more sense here. But yeah, where's the... Oh, yeah! It isn't New Bros attacks. It's only in the field. Even though Fire Flower has been a Bros attack in... Oh, I'll plug that in after the stream. Even though Fire Flower has been a bro attack in previous Mario and Luigi games, and we just got Fire Flower, but it's only in the overworld. It's not a bro attack in this game. Give this game a 2 out of 10. Jeez. I think it's better than that, but like... It also depends on, like, what your scale is, since I know I'm always going on about how I don't like number ratings. Dang it! Their initial speed coming up always throws me off. But yeah, I would definitely have some serious thoughts in regards to, how good I think this game is. Okay, enough is enough. Oh. Do I not get, like, the bonus damage against minions when I'm doing bros attacks? The guaranteed critical hits against a particular enemy type doesn't affect bro moves. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that's the last straw. They hyped a laboratory mechanic and found nothing to do with it. Well, just overworld stuff. But no battle stuff. Man. Do not. Oh, for sure he was going to. I don't know. Do I add, like, more ice to it? Do I have to step off it for that? No. Oh, and then... Oh! And then I freeze it at the high point. That's how those work. I gotcha. There's probably gonna be more battles before the end, so just, like... I'm gonna have to restock on mushrooms the next time I get to a shop after this. Maybe before I end the stream in a stream. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the most cost-effective healy thing that I can use. I'm pretty sure. So, like... Okay, like that. Something like that, I think. But yeah. Yeah, the fire and ice in the overworld is definitely cool. I'm kind of grateful there's not ice physics on these, because that sounds like it would be so much pain. Like, it'd be a lot more realistic for there to be ice physics, but I'm kind of glad that there's no ice physics there. I want to perform fire and ice. Oh, bean time. Yeah, but alas, it'll never be used on our foes. Well, it can very, very briefly be used on our foes, because I can start battle with it. So, maybe I throw a fireball on an enemy in the overworld, and then they get hit with one fireball, and we never use fireballs ever again. Wow, I just wasted a whole bunch of my mushrooms for no reason. You'll love to see it, because I never know whether there's gonna be, like, more battles or not before the end, and I just have to take a gamble, and I figure better safe than sorry. There's some mushrooms down the drain. Not like it's that big of a setback, they're pretty cheap, but, like, still, that's a little bit of an annoyance. There, I did it. I conquered heat freeze again. And at least this one felt a little bit more meaningful than Twisty, because I got, like, a new ability this time. But still, I feel like I could have gotten that somewhere else. And it was a little bit funny with, like, the, oh, you already solved that problem, that we wouldn't have been able to get unless we were returning to an island, I guess. Unless we solved the problem in, like, the immediate visit that we're there before connecting the lighthouse, I guess. So, like, I'm not as upset about this one as I was Twisty Island. Like, Twisty Island reconnecting felt like the biggest waste of time I've seen in a video game in a long time. This one felt a bit more meaningful, because, like, you actually get to explore a new area with a new bro ability. So it wasn't a complete waste of time. Like, this one felt a bit more justified. But Twisty, oh my god, like, that was just a waste of time, that one. This one was more justified. No doubt about it. There, I did the thing. So when the islands got disconnected, would there have been, like, a negative effect that went over the tree? If there's a positive effect that goes over it whenever things get connected? Or how exactly does that work? How exactly does that go? Reggie Bump, now you're pissed off they gave you hope only to say nope. And yeah, the connecting cutscene is definitely getting a bit old. It's just like the same thing over and over again. Approaching a reef. Oh, I gotta get the dick in a completely straight way. Please, no! Cutscene is gonna ruin my chances. So both Twisty and Heat Freeze Islands are linked up again. I'm glad we got them back before anything too bad happened. Yeah, but the glow messed up Twisty Island pretty bad. We need ant berries for them. That won't be a problem, as I'm running low on ant berries. Oh, it is finite. So I am gonna have to go to the island that you referenced before. Your number of patience is draining my supplies. I still had a lot of supplies for the quote-unquote few that he had. Perhaps you could look for ant berries. I'm nearly out. Ant berries are a kind of fruit that only grows on Way Away Island. Yeah, I figured we'd have to go there at some point, because otherwise why would it be on, like, some other island? Where's Way Away Island? I'm sorry, but I haven't the foggiest. It's probably way away. You ever think about that? Maybe put on your thinking cap for once. It was an island even before the breakup, so it was hard to reach. So are we gonna, like, reconnect it to land as well when it was never part of the landmass? I expect you two are experts at finding islands now. Hearing Luigi go, oh, and think just made me realize that there's been a while since the last time we had overworld Luigi logic, I feel like. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Maybe I'm just forgetting, I don't know. Bad news, glorious leader! Your minions are starting to feel the effects of the gloam. Taking care of Zocket might be a higher priority than we thought. Yeah, how much I figured out already. But all I got to work with on this island are these fruits. Oh, so the story's telling us that when we get to the place with the ant berries, that's where we face off with Bowser. Okay. So capture another island and bring me some chicken. At once, glorious leader. Imagine seeing a crossover with Mario and Legend of Zelda outside of Mario Kart. Bowser wants chicken and then just gets wrecked. Oh, the classic Bowser tune here. Oh. Okay. Mario, Luigi. We found Bowser's headquarters. Oh. Okay. I guess that's the next island then, is Way Away Island. It's true, but we don't know how to reach it yet. What? Then how do you find it? What? Because I just launch myself to them with cannons anyway. The island it's on doesn't have any currents nearby. Oh, that's what you mean. A hard to reach place. That might be Way Away Island. It's been an island since before Concordia got split apart. Huh? You wanna see what Bowser's minions at Off and On Island have to say? What? We're gonna, like, kidnap them and interrogate them? I'd sooner beat you up than tell you anything. Oh, well, there's that note about Luigi logic. What if we torture them? Oh, really, Luigi? You're going to disguise yourself? What a wonderful idea, Luigi. It is? You're so full of them lately. But in fact, I'd already anticipated this scenario. Here you are, some materials for a disguise. You got a disguise kit. What? How the... Okay, pause. Pause for just a moment. How is this supposed to work? Because I thought we were gonna get, like, Bowser's minions disguises, not the random NPCs around the world disguises. Are we fully expecting, like, Bowser's minions to divulge the nature of their base to random civilians? Like, I know that some of them might be on the same side as Bowser's minions because some of them want, like, the reward price on Mario and Luigi's heads of 93 million, however the heck many coins. So, like, some of them are clearly aligned. So it's not like they're complete enemies or anything like that. But why would Bowser's minions divulge the nature of his base to the random outlet people around the world? Unless the plan is for us to just be like standing nearby and eavesdrop. But you would also think that Bowser's minions might be like, this is top secret info. We probably shouldn't be talking about it when there's people that aren't Bowser's minions nearby. But hey, what do I know, right? Right. This plan better come out okay. It won't. Rather, it will come out perfectly. You seem very confident. Yeah, no kidding. What the heck? Okay, I headed off to see what we can see. Be careful. What do you mean you're headed off to see what you can see? Now then. Oh, I got new bros attacks now anyway. So all the bros attacks you get in this game are just from Technique giving them to you at like progress points of the story, rather than you like discovering new cool shit out in the world like it was in all the other Mario and Luigi games, as far as I'm aware. I mean, with Partners in Time, it was getting like new ideas from Toadsworth when they're doing things to like amuse baby Princess Peach, which was kind of funny, with moments like my spine with the bros balls. So that was kind of funny. But I much prefer getting like cool stuff out in the world and then using that as bros attacks, because it feels like we're discovering like cool stuff along the way and expanding our kit. Not like, hey, you reached a new progress update along the way, here's another ability that's just given to you by another character. I've never played Metroid Other M, but from what I've heard about Metroid Other M, apparently this is very much like that, where there's like some guy that's like, Samus, I'm not authorizing you to use like all this cool shit that you have access to. And then at random points in the story, he'll be like, Samus, I've authorized use of the Varia suit. That's basically what this is the equivalent of. At least the Yoo-Hoo Cannon's back. If your disguise fails for any reason, use these to scatter your enemies. I happened to it coming out perfect. Before I made it into the clock out below, that was my alarm clock. Never mind, it's nothing. Did you just repurpose like something super dangerous here that I should be concerned about? Same old cryptic technique-y. Well, seems like we're set. Next stop, Off and On Island. So I have to return to another island. So, this world so far has been one new island, 2 island revisits, and then revisiting like the first new island from this section. Be careful, Mario and Luigi. At least this feels a little bit more justified, because like it's story reasons of we're getting information out of Bowser's minions in like a really dumb way. But yeah, let's just see here. What have I missed here? Hello, Emerald Finder. How's Harmon doing today? Alright, a little bit tired. I'm probably going to wrap up this stream here pretty soon. It is 2:38 in the morning, and I have been shooting for 4.5 hours. And I have been going a little bit longer than expected. My sleep schedule isn't the best here. But if this is just like a really quick return, get information and get out, I wonder if I should do that really quickly. Maybe just not. Maybe I should stop pushing it here. Yeah, you would think with the cannon with a ridiculous launching power, the hard-to-reach place wouldn't matter all that much. You wouldn't think here. If someone was going to disguise themselves, maybe not Mario Luigi, pick someone forgettable like Technique. And wait, hold on. Thinking about that, if the disguise is just a random NPC anyway, what's to stop straight up Technique, Undisguised, or Connie, or Ark, or literally anybody else on this entire ship, or anyone from like the Idol crew, from just going, overhearing what's going on, and then reporting back? This is what they said about their secret base. Why does it have to be Mario and Luigi disguised as what everybody else on this ship looks like, instead of anyone on the ship just doing it instead? This game just constantly does not make any sense whatsoever. Constantly. It is ridiculous. Like, I know that when you play like a game in like a Mario universe, like some sort of Mario game, you have to suspend some level of disbelief because things are going to be like fantastical and zany and not follow like realistic logic. But usually that kind of thing is applied to things like attacks or ways the world works and like fun zany things like that. But in terms of like all the characters in the story just being like the biggest idiots ever, that just gets really frustrating, you know? I think the most nonsensical thing in the whole story so far in terms of characters is probably still the racism being magically cured. Most likely. But yeah, since when did they give Luigi this personality of making weird plans and ideas? It's a thing just of, like, this game. It's a mechanic of Brothership. I think it's even on, like, the box art. Like, not the box art, but, like, the back of the box. Where it's like, with the power of Luigi logic, Luigi will get ideas and you unlock new abilities. And, like, the only way that I feel like it actually makes, like, a big impact is in the major boss battles. I actually do like how in major boss battles, Luigi will get an idea, and you can do this thing that uses the environment against the boss. That I like. But in the overworld, what's the difference between having it be a game mechanic, where Luigi goes through the whole animation and gets an idea, like that, and him just being normally in the overworld and getting an idea of what if we did this thing, like any other Mario and Luigi game, and then they do the thing. And then not calling it a game mechanic of Luigi logic. Like, it's just he has ideas. I guess maybe they figured they may as well make it into an overworld mechanic after the way that they implemented it into boss battles. Or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know. But, like, in boss battles, it feels a little bit justified. But I feel like I would have preferred if it was just, like, the bros got an idea in the overworld and not make a game mechanic out of it. They just got an idea, and they do that idea without it being a specific named game mechanic of Luigi logic. And then in the boss battles, when a certain thing occurs, like maybe the bros look at one another and then they get an idea. Because that's usually how it works in the Mario and Luigi games when it comes to, like, getting new bros moves, is the bros will be presented with, like, some sort of a problem, and then they start chatting to each other in their Italian gibberish, and then there's, like, a new overworld bros move that's unlocked. Like, they'll start doing, like, the twister or something like that, or start burying one another, stuff like that. And Starlo will be like, whoa, that's crazy that you just got that idea. So they could have just not had Luigi logic as a mechanic in this game. In the overworld, just be like all the other Mario and Luigi games, where they're like, what do we do here? They chat to each other in Italian gibberish, and then there's the idea. And then in battle, have it be a similar thing, where there's a thing that happens in the environment, the bros look at each other, Italian gibberish, and then there's an idea. And then with either bro, you can press the new special block to go do something in the environment. I feel like would have been the thing that made a lot of sense, rather than it being like a whole massive mechanic that they're putting in their advertising and on the backs of the box, being like, there's a mechanic in this game called Luigi Logic, where he gets ideas sometimes. It's like, that is the most non-real mechanic made into a mechanic that I've ever seen in a video game. Because it's just, he gets ideas sometimes, and you're calling that a game mechanic. I don't know here. Imagine if EGAD was involved in this game. Yeah, and then maybe EGAD was making inventions and stuff like that. And we know that he can exist in the Mario and Luigi games because he was in Partners in Time. The effort he put into the disguises is the effort that devs put into the first island revisit. It probably was. Yep, they will divulge it to random citizens. The writing is that bad, probably. I can't put anything past the writing of this game at this point. Like, I think we are past that point where, like, anything can be put past it. But yeah, they might as well wear disguised glasses and be just as good. It really would be. Finally a good move. Welcome back, Yoo-Hoo Cannon. Oh no, that's far worse in this game because Samus still has those moves in Other M. She just chooses not to use them to impress her crush, no joke. Yeah, I guess so then. So it's not as bad, but Bowser's Inside Story, believe it or not, is more accurate to Other M, as the Mario Bros already know the spin, mini, and drill moves, but don't use them until the game says they know it. That's fair. Like, they would realistically have known it from, like, other Mario and Luigi games at that point. That is true. But yeah, funny how he's talking about the gimmick I just complained about in Bowser's Inside Story without knowledge. How long will the disguise segment be? Should I just see it anyway? Just because I'm so sleep deprived and I am curious about how ridiculous this game is going to get with, like, one last bit of ridiculousness. Because it's not like I need to start way away island this stream. Screw it. One last bit. Then I'm ending stream. For real. I've been saying for the past couple islands, like, I'm probably going to end soon. But last bit here. There's no timed quests, right? I don't see any red here. Off and on. That's what it was. I forgot for a hot second. I just kind of want to see what happens here. Just a tad curious.